right, here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. And here are the defensive starters. In your old position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes on the field, Brandon.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love the way you put my guys down, but you know this. They've got to cover, and they have to tackle. They have a heck of a task in front of them in this game.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Type of a situation.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Chris Gibbons from 6 yards away. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty intense. He had no chance to block him.
He'll look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Gibbons, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concept all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. It's going to lead to a 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Of a passer is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really... And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Cowboys have recovered. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And the 40 defense. Last time got that fumble recovery when it looked like they might yield points, so maybe something to build off of.
No doubt about it. And mentally, how about just hanging in there when it looked like they were about to give up something and instead took the ball away? That's a sign of a very mentally strong team.
Mentally strong. Can they be mentally strong again? They'll set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he may want to track down them out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back.
Illegal block in the back.
Return team.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
All right, back here on a very important third down.
Definite pass here.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Six DBs in the game.
All right, here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
It is just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for San Francisco, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. They'll look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country.
Cut in left. Cut in left. Hey, you got 3 down. All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. They're downs here.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Left, 2 to the right. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And, oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him 28 yards on that one. And on 4th and long. Their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes, San Fran recovers. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to
Short, and now they're in the hurry-up.
Now let's go.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it done for real in this situation.
For a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way it kicks.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their dangerous wide receiver. His third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
In effect, they know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough. Put it into your game plan until they defeat it. And so far, that hasn't happened.
And a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
The 49ers, it's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Out on the field.
Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for the Niners. And quite the appropriate gain as well, 49 yards.
Decision to make on fourth down, but things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away. And
yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Only attempt earlier. This for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I can't help but mark.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner, shows it there on third down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more they're in the coverage. Your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Throwing left side, it's complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Chris Gibbons, 77 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, goal unit is out there now. They get to the football. It's blocked. Taking it right down Broadway. 20, 10, 5, and he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So they just do get the touchdown in before halftime, and now a PAT will tie it.
So what we're seeing is one team is going to be really excited right now. How about the other side, though? Will they be deflated, or will they go ahead and gather?
Take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13. And an alley to run. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back.
Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Chris Gibbons with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone, I'd keep going his way.
And he's doing it every which way, isn't he? 2 hands, and in this case, we just saw it with 1 hand. We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider